Damn ye! Let Neptune strike ye dead, no fame! Hark! Hark, Triton, hark! There be no soft harbor here, only the cold black teeth of the sea, and the howling of lost souls upon the wind. This be where fame drowns, quick and forgotten, like driftwood swallowed up by the deep. What stirs here be no mere gathering of gamesters, no table of jesters rolling bones for fortune's whim. Nay! We are the unsung, the nameless, the very darkest depths of the sea, made flesh with salt and sinew. Tonight we descend once more into the dread tale of Silvistead, a foul and twisting Odyssey through groaning wilds and haunted light. I, Patrick, the keeper of runes and tormentor of fate, guide the weave of this dungeon's cursed and cruel tapestry. The poor souls before me be bound by iron, oath, and eldritch whisper. Josh, whose blade sings sorrow as Velum Gloomwhisper, bard of accursed college. Sinéad, who howls fury as Arlette Little, beast-clawed and blood-bound. Justin, whose gaze pierces veils as Wyatt Hargraves, tethered to an ancient horror, slumbering beyond the sight of men. Mark this tale well, ye poor souls who listen from the safety of the shore. Before this night, this broken band fished with spider silk and caught a thing that should have never been. An eye that blinked red as the devil's own fire, detached from its hellish host, a beast born of nightmare's marrow. It flew and screeched, and Wyatt's soul shivered, the old one's claws digging deep. Then came the light, a ripping, tearing flash that unmade their flesh to dust and whisper, scattering the bones of time itself. Moments stretched to writhe in eons, and eons shrank to a breath cut in a dying man's throat. When form returned, it was sand and roots, crawling like the fingers of the drowned, searching, grasping, seeking. Velum lifted Wyatt, and Arlette anchored him like a corpse to a raft. A horrid parade struggling through the dunes. And there, high and terrible, stood Nova, grown monstrous tall, fighting a god thing of bark and bone, Treasus by name if names mean aught. Dry as death, rotten as sin, and Treasus, oh, he split, rent himself twain, birthing twin horrors. And now we're caught in the eye of it. Madness and ruin, gods and fools. The deep calls. Will ye answer its hunger, or be swallowed whole? You're fond of me, lobster, ain't ye?
What an intro. What an intro.
The fucking adrenaline is floating through me here now after that.
You know what I really want to say, because we were talking about it before we went live, You're talking about the guys at the gym that are like grunting and growling. I don't know why they do that.
Yeah.
Just yell, have the adrenaline ripping through your veins. Like,
Patrick yelling that, doing fucking.
I was literally just talking minutes ago about how at the gym I'm so quiet. Like, I don't understand people who are just like, you know, unless they're screaming about the ocean, I guess.
There's somebody out there doing it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
That's just Willem Dafoe. That's how he got into the role. Oh, I should find the fucking...
The GM's guide of D&D.
Yeah. Hold on, guys. How did we play this? I mean, honestly, I do need to remind myself every time.
We need a battle boats check.
Always battle boats.
It's battle boats all the way down.
You can find battle boats in book 3, page 8.
I can't lie. Half the reason I enjoy that game so much is because the rules are so fucked. I just remember that I had like 4 pins in my pocket and I took them all out before I came out to the shed. I'm smart. I don't remember where we were in the initiative order, but I would imagine it was at the end of it.
It sure wasn't.
Was it not? Where was it?
No, it ended after Trees' split. So it's Trees' Eye's turn. Then it's Arlette, Wyatt, Nova. Or Nova maybe goes way up at the top, but
I didn't write down our initiative at all, it turns out.
yeah,
well,
me
then,
either.
in that case...
I did. And I rewatched the episode.
Well, look at Mr. Prepared over here.
We got a Keener in the classroom.
What about our homework?
What about our
You said there was going to be a test today.
What about our D&D homework? You said there was going to be a strength test today.
God damn it, Justin. She said there was going to be a strength saving throw. Yeah, so good old Trees is split in twain, and now there's 2 of them. And Justin, you watched it. Remind us what's going on here.
I sure can. Nova, super huge, fighting a slightly smaller Trees.
Yeah.
Other Trees,
Just appeared in front of Velum.
no, Wyatt, behind the tree, barbed wall of not barbed wall.
There's a wall of thorns.
Thorns.
Right.
20
there we
feet
go.
high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I
separating
did write
Wyatt
that down.
and now Trees' whatever, from everyone else.
Tree's eye.
Trees' Eye.
I think what I meant was that wall of thorns essentially turned into the second one.
Oh,
Like,
because I thought that was
yeah.
Oh.
there because Velum and Arlette teleported past
Yeah, they're
it.
over next to the other one,
Yeah.
closer to Nova.
Yeah, like 50, whatever, just inside of Velum's range of...
Oh, I wrote that down, I think. No, I didn't.
Oh, no, I got a 500-foot range.
No, not 500. Not.
Oh.
You cast this. You wanted to get just within range to cast some kind of spell or something, I think. 30
Yeah,
feet.
you were 80 feet away from it.
And
No.
Then you went
No,
to
that's
30.
where the wall of thorns went, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, here we go.
yeah.
All right. Back into it. Let's pretend we know where everything is. Arlette, you are somewhere on the board that is inside your head, and also inside your head is a now smaller Treeses. What would you like to do?
I can't remember. I am raging, right?
I would imagine, yes.
I must be. Okay, I'm gonna claw at it. So that's 3 attacks that I get. And
I'm so glad I wrote that. Oh, goodbye.
No, I'm here.
oh, okay.
Don't worry about it.
At least the sound is here. That's all that matters.
Oh shit.
3
Okay.
nat ones.
No, I got a nat 20. Shut up.
Hey.
Arc.
And then I got 23 and 14.
The 14 misses, the other 2 hit.
Okay. Okay. 2 D8.
I can tell that this background music was wrote after Game of Thrones came out.
24. Oh no, wait, one more because of brutal critical.
Hell yeah.
Sure, brutal critical.
Um 26 points
Damage?
of slashing.
Slashing. And your hands count as magical weapons these days?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And it was 27?
26.
26. Sweet.
Could I climb up this treesus?
You can certainly try.
Can we? Okay.
I'll
For my movement?
For the cost of your movement, and I'll get you to do an athletics check with advantage. I'll say that as you're making your claw attacks, that's you climbing
Sick.
up.
Do you have a climb speed though?
I have a bestial soul that could be a climb speed, but when we woke up, I thought that we were going to be somewhere with water, so I made it the swimming one.
And now we're in a desert.
Same thing.
Yeah, I can breathe underwater right now.
Yay.
Sorry, what was the check? Strength or athletics?
Athletics.
Athletics. I got a 25.
Yeah, I figured you were going to do pretty good. Yeah, you scale the side of this dead, rotten looking trees.
All right, that's where I'm at.
Cool. Wyatt. Tuzus is in front of you.
Jesus. Oh shit. You know what I don't remember? I don't think I did summon Wyatt, right?
I don't think so. I think you had him back, but he went again.
No, I had him on the ship, but I don't think I don't remember hearing that during the episode because I was going to teleport.
I remember you losing him.
Yeah, I was going to teleport through the barbed thorn wall using Wyatt, but I couldn't because I didn't have him. I will bonus action summon Wyatt 30 feet away from me towards Arlette and Velum.
Okay.
Kind of in between us there. Is Wyatt in melee range of how close is Wyatt to other trees?
He's like, if you're on the board, your square is right next to his multiple squares.
Right. Okay, not great. Not super great, and I think it's a bonus action to also change places with the other one.
I don't know if it affects anything that anybody has, but the size that they are now would essentially be large, like one size up from you guys.
Oh, okay. I thought they were
rather than well, it's normal. What is the next one up?
It's medium, large, huge, gargantuan.
Okay, they'd be huge. Sorry.
Yeah, so that's a 15-foot swing range, I think.
Sounds about right.
Attack of opportunity range, I should say. I also have Bless up on us. Don't forget that. Bless is still up, which means I need to concentrate on it. Okay, Christ.
Was I close enough for a third attack? With Bless? 14?
14. Well, how much does Bless give you?
A D4.
D4.
You gotta get a 4.
Ooh.
I did!
Hey! Nice. Let's go.
Sweet. Roll
Okay,
them damages.
One more D8.
Roll them bones.
7 plus 8 is 15. Crib math.
Nice.
Wyatt is going to look back at Velum and Arlette, look up at the fucking gigantic trees. Fuck, right, okay, we're in it now. And Wyatt has been kind of feeling that connection with that unsettling, very old spirit entity that he's been in some strange form of communication with. And Wyatt flips his revolvers, points them straight down, and fires into the dirt, and the dirt into the sand, and the sand kicks up around him and forms like this perfect circle, which starts swirling and swirling, and eventually the sand breaks into like little globules, little red eyes that are flying around Wyatt as Wyatt casts Spirit Guardians.
That's so dope.
Love it.
I wish I could draw so I could draw that.
That's
just
awesome.
A tiny whirlwind of ominous red eyes are flying around Wyatt. This is a 3rd level. I think it might be 3rd level by default. They just 15 feet around me, so within range of Tree's Eye. When you cast the spell, I can designate anyone safe, so all my allies are safe from it. And an affected creature's speed is halved in the area. I don't think that'll make a huge deal, let's be honest. And when the creature enters the area for the first time or their turn starts there. So I think this would be when their turn starts, probably, right? Because I'm casting it in range. It doesn't matter. But they need to make a wisdom saving throw when that happens.
What does it say, when they enter it or when they begin their turn in it?
That's what it says. When they enter it or they begin their turn in it.
Okay, well, that would have to happen immediately as well then.
Sure.
That makes sense to me.
You're the DM. It is a wisdom saving throw, DC 17.
That's a fail.
Ooh. That is...
He is going to choose to resist it.
Okay, that's still half damage. 10 necrotic damage.
10 necrotic.
And that... Oh, fuck! Is this concentration? Shit! Okay, Bless is gone. I'm so sorry.
That's fine.
Fucking, I hate spellcasters. I need to go back to just Eldritch Blasted.
Spirit Guardians is dope.
Yeah, I figured it might be helpful in melee.
Do you have a choice between necrotic and something else?
I do. But it doesn't feel right for it to be radiant damage.
Fair enough.
It actually says in Spirit Guardians you can choose necrotic or radiant if you're good or... Well, it says good, neutral, or evil. So I was like, well, necrotic just feels right. It's okay if he takes half damage of that. It's there. I don't think it's ever going to be radiant damage.
Did you just say he's immune?
Yeah.
Oh, he's immune?
No. Yeah, I'm
Brutal.
sorry.
No, it's okay.
He, as the absolutely fucking sick looking red eyes of molten sand appear, he seems unperturbed, unfortunately.
Well, it's like, well, that's not good.
He does look down and be like, that looks fucking sick.
Right? I thought it would be cool as fuck.
Yeah, it fucking sucks. It doesn't hurt me. Now you die.
It is what it is. If I move, I'm just going to get attacked. So Wyatt's going to stay. Well, I can move back 15 feet. That's what I'll do. I'll move back 15 feet because I'm still within its melee range at that point. And that's it. That's it for Wyatt.
All right, it is now Tuzis' turn.
Who's this?
Deuces.
Tuzis.
New encounter, chooses.
It was good. It was really good.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do this. The trees is in front of you just takes one big lumbering step towards you, moving 5 feet towards you, and one of his arms swings up wide, and your attention is on that one while the other one reaches down into the ground and roots shoot up around you and just encircle you and grab onto you for a moment. You can feel these little needles sticking out of it, and I'm going to need you to make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw.
Why Constitution? Why? I need a 16.
Oh shit!
Wow.
I don't do it. I got a 12.
That is 21 points of necrotic damage.
Oof. This is the worst. No, that's not true. Wyatt's almost died before. Wyatt's not looking super hot.
And that's his turn. Which brings us to Nova. Nova is going to... She puts away her sword, seeing trees is split into two, and takes a big jump back away from everything. And you see her start to reduce in size as wind starts to whip around everywhere as far as you can see, and she seems to start casting some kind of a spell. And that brings us to Velum.
Oh man, I've got a couple of good ideas. Velum looks at Wyatt. How hurt on a scale of, I don't know, whatever to whatever does Wyatt look?
About a quarter of his max.
Oh, okay. So you're like, that's what he's got left?
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. Okay. Okay, so Velum will move up to Treesus? Yeah. Gonna walk up to Treesus, and I'm going to cast, as a bonus action, Mass Healing Word at a 5th level.
Whoa!
On Treesus.
No. On... I guess I'll include Nova. A whole bunch of people. But yeah, so on us. So that would give us... There we go. Big roll. Big money. Oh, that's amazing. 19
Whoa.
HP
Hell yeah.
Holy shit.
to everybody except for Treesus and Tuzis.
Hell yeah.
I'm back up to full.
Great. I was also hurting pretty badly. So, and then, yeah, I will walk into 5 feet, and I'm going to use my Defender Short Sword to attack him twice as my action. And I will convert all 3 of the +3 to my AC.
Whoa. Fucking combo breaker over here.
And I miss for both because I rolled a 2 and a 3.
Brutal.
Looks pretty cool though, Velum.
Yeah. I was concentrating on making sure we all feel better.
Right.
Yeah, that was the main purpose of that.
Thumbs up for what,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. And that's my turn.
Okay, that brings us to Treesus.
Ow.
A lot of stuff to read for this one.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what I want to hear.
I need to... Cool. Velum and Arlette, I need you to give me a DC 19 dexterity saving throw.
Oof.
Arlette, you see a bunch of small vines whip out from the shoulder of Treesus where you find yourself and are attempting to crush you against him. And Velum, a bunch of roots shoot out from its leg out towards you.
I think I have advantage on this because I can see it.
22.
The saving throw?
Yep. 22 is a success.
12?
12 is a fail.
Mm.
Velum, you take 22 bludgeoning damage, halved. So you take 11 bludgeoning damage. Arlette, you take 22 bludgeoning damage and are restrained.
Ooh.
Halved.
Halved because of your stuff.
And restrained. Okay.
And speaking of Arlette, it is now your turn.
Okay. I can't remember how restrained works, so can I use an action to try and get out of it? Or, like...
You basically just
can I attack while still in it?
You just can't move. Restrained creature's speed becomes 0, and it can't benefit from any bonus to speed. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage. And you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
And there's no save? Or there's no, like, contested option?
I don't...
Maybe that's in the attack. Maybe that depends on the
Yeah, I think
instance.
it might depend on the attack.
Yeah, I'm reading it. There's no, like, thing for it, like, that you can contest it on your turn. It's just regular restrained, whatever that might be. Restrained. You're grappled, essentially. I don't know if that changes things. You're restrained because you're grappled.
I think a grappled is a contested strength as an action.
Strength versus athletics.
You would think I would remember this by this point, but, you know.
It would be Arlette could choose acrobatics or athletics, and it would be athletics for Tree's Eye or Tree's.
There's her around you.
Yeah, she's angry at me.
No, Granny.
It also ends with you becoming incapacitated.
Not planning on it. Thanks, though. Okay. I'm gonna just try and get out of the grapple then.
Why is grappled and restrained both a different condition?
Right.
I think it's like...
Okay, grappled, you don't get any negatives to your attack rolls. But restrained, you...
If you're grappled, you're not automatically restrained.
Yeah,
but
you are restrained.
End up restrained because you got grappled. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you can give me an athletics thing against his strength.
Oh boy, 28.
Whoa.
You got a 19.
Ooh.
You win.
Oh, excellent. Okay, that's my action.
You just flick at it with your claws.
All right. I guess that's what's up. I'm out.
Oot in the boot.
Oot.
Oot in the boot.
Okie doke. With that brings us back to Wyatt.
Wow. Wyatt, with his little ominous spirit guardians, is going to bonus action swap with Wyatt, which puts Wyatt back another 15 feet. And Wyatt is up next to Tuzis.
Yep.
And then Tuzis can move 15 feet back. I think that might trigger an attack of opportunity. So Tuzis is going to stay there. And Wyatt's going to move another 15 feet back, putting him at 30 feet away from them. and
From Wyatt.
From Wyatt. And then cast Eldritch Blast.
Waiting for it. Eldritch Blast.
One of those is a 21, and the other is a 15.
What was the first one?
21.
21 hits.
Hell yeah. Garbage roll. That is not super great. 7 force damage, and Treesus is pushed back 10 feet. And I've already used my bonus action. No. Okay. That is all Wyatt can do.
Cool. That brings us to Tuzis. So you were 15 feet and then you pushed him back, what was it, 10 feet?
Yeah, I think he was 10 feet from Wyatt. So now he's 20 feet from Wyatt, aka 50 feet from Wyatt.
Okay. 50? 50?
From Wyatt, yeah.
Okay, cool. He is how far from Wyatt?
20?
Okay, he's gonna walk up to Wyatt and take 2 swings at him with big claw-like pieces of trees that are his arms.
Okay. if you feel like it.
That's a 19 and a nat 1 for a 13.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, 19 hits and he's just dead. He's just gone.
Okay. The one for him, I'm gonna say, like, he disappears after that first hit, and still is going in for the swing with the second one, and gets his arm like stuck down in the sand, and I'm gonna say that he's not gonna be able to move on his next turn.
Oh, hell yeah. Stupid fucking tree.
That brings us to Nova, and she continues casting her spell. You can see bits of sand and like parts of like the dead roots and pieces that have been shaved off from Arlette clawing into it. Anything small on the ground is starting to float up in certain areas, as if there's some kind of a pattern starting to appear in her spell that she's casting.
Arlette yells down from on top of Treesus's back and says, "Wyatt, yours looked cooler."
Thank you. It didn't do anything though, and it's fine. Whatever.
Hold on 1 second. Wyatt, what level are you?
10. Why? What's happening?
Can you roll me a percentile die?
That's a great question. Can I roll a percentile die? Yeah, I can. 89.
89? Okay, cool.
This is
And can
called
you do that for
Cthulhu.
me one more time?
That would have been bad. 65.
Okay, cool. Nothing happens. Velum, your turn.
Okay. So Velum is going to do a quick swap from Das Loot to D's Pipes. I've been sitting on that one.
Yeah,
Incredible.
that's good.
Yeah. And he's going to hit a low power chord on the bagpipes. I don't know why. And he's going to start to he's going to play the, was it like descending thirds? The sound.
Tritone?
Yeah, that's the one, the tritone that he figured out on the ship.
Okay.
Never mind.
is-
Sorry.
Yeah,
I
it
think
was
that was chromatic scale, I think.
Yes, there we go.
Yeah, whatever the fuck that was. That's the thing. And what you're going to see is from the top of the pipes, at the top of the bagpipes there, some ghostly apparitions of like Ander from Silvistead and Kara before she became a werewolf, and like the leader of SG3 and 4 and 5 all start coming out as ghosts. And they're going to stand Anders has got a snare drum. Kara's got another set of bagpipes. Then we got a bass drum, and then some. One of the little cats comes out with some cymbals.
Grania chose the perfect time.
And they're gonna walk out 15 feet from Velum, and they're gonna start playing in a chorus. As I also cast Spirit Guardian.
Hey.
Oh my god, amazing.
Walk in marching step in a circle around Velum.
The
But
spirit
I'm going to
bros.
choose radiant damage for mine.
It's because you're a better person than Wyatt.
And Velum is just stoked because he always talked to all these people about joining the band at Silvistead, and none of them wanted to.
Right.
And so he did it for them.
You mentioned this to one of the fucking cats that you guys saw?
Well, no, I mean, it just felt fun to have a cat with symbols.
One of the wolves that you tried to befriend.
Yeah.
Instead of a big sword, he just has a
He's got a
big drum, a big drumstick hitting it off a gun.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, perfect.
That's great.
So I will also take a wisdom saving throw from you. 16.
This is against Treesus, right?
Yes. Yeah, I'm closest to Treesus. Unless Tuzis got pushed back into 15 feet. But
What was it? 16?
I don't think so.
16, correct.
I rolled a 16.
Ooh.
And he's got a -1, right?
No, unfortunately not.
Okay,
He has a plus.
That's unfortunate. But he still takes... Oh, that's a good roll. 10 already halved. He takes 10 radiant damage.
That's what I rolled.
Yeah, I rolled a 5, a 7, and an 8. And then...
No, I didn't. I rolled a different set.
Oh my god.
What's that?
I just saw something. I feel even worse about Wyatt's fucking Spirit Guardians.
Does it heal him?
No. He's fucking. I'll say it. He's vulnerable to fucking radiant.
Yes.
The one that you're fighting, Josh, unfortunately, is not vulnerable to radiant.
Oh, what?
But he's also not immune to necrotic. Oh,
Fuck.
Swap with me.
Tag out.
With precision.
And then, as a bonus action, Velum is going to play a solo in this orchestra and give Arlette inspiration.
Delightful.
Yeah. Which
Where
is
are we
D10,
at?
I believe.
D10? What?
Jesus.
Yeah, D10.
Oh,
Wow.
Patrick, because Shiad died,
Yes.
could Wyatt use the rest of his movement to just move another 15 feet? Because he only moved 15 to keep in range with Shiad, because Shiad disappears at 30 feet. 30
Yeah,
foot range.
sure. That makes sense to me.
Okay, thank you.
Considering all this is happening at the, essentially the one time, I think it makes sense for you to be able to move those 15 more feet.
Hell yeah. Thank you.
Was that your turn, Velum?
Yes.
Is all you're doing?
Spirit
Is it?
Guardians.
And actually,
Is
I want to
all?
walk around Treesus to get behind him.
Okay.
But, right next to his foot.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God,
And that's all my
hair,
turn.
how my hair is going into my ear underneath my headphones. Cool. So that brings us to Treesus. Jesus, I feel like we just did this.
Yeah. He's also got to do another wisdom saving throw. As he's
Oh.
starting his turn.
Good call. That is a 15. That's a fail.
Hey,
Yeah.
let's
Sick.
go.
I rolled much worse that time. It's only a 14 radiant damage.
At least it's full.
Yeah. Be great if it was doubled.
Mm-hmm.
14.
Be great if it was 1,000,000 damage.
That'd be fucking sick. That'd be fucking wizard, bruh.
If I just one shot everybody and you guys just follow me around.
We're your squires.
I've been trying to teach my daughter to do wizard, bruh. She really likes doing cool with 2 thumbs up, so I'm trying to teach her wizard, bruh. I don't know why. It's so fucking stupid.
It's so funny.
Treesus is going to See if he gets back his root strike. He does not.
Great.
So he is going to... he's going to take one swing at Arlette and one swing at Velum. Arlette, that is a 23.
Yeah, I'd say.
That is 26 slashing damage.
Rude. 13 though.
And Velum, that's a 21.
I'm hit him with the silvery barbs.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Reroll?
Yeah.
Better.
Damn. All right, so it hits me. Arlette, you can have advantage on your next attack.
Okay.
Was that silvery barbs?
Yeah.
Fucking thing sucks.
I love it.
You also take 26 damage, sorry.
26. Fuck.
Yes.
Okay.
Jesus.
That's not good.
Jesus.
So 13 on save. Made it.
Hey.
Fucking sick.
Yeah.
Fucking.
My orchestra's still playing.
Hell yeah.
He is going to he's going to stay where he is, but he kind of circles around to be facing Velum. Arlette, your turn.
Okay. 3 more claw attacks, but the first one has advantage.
Sick.
So okay. 18 plus 28. No, yeah. Yeah, 28.
28 is a big ol' hit.
Big ol'.
20 it was 27, but I assume that still hits.
That still hits, yeah.
Okay. And then I'll roll the other 2 attacks. Does a 15 hit?
No.
Okay. Does a 24
You have
hit?
a inspiration still too.
Ooh.
Right. Okay. 24 does
That
hit.
hits. Yeah.
Okay. So we've got. Yeah, I'm gonna roll the.
Okay.
Bardic.
His both of their AC is 18. The when he was big, his AC was 20, but now
Okay.
they're smaller. Their ACs are both 18.
Okay. I only need a 3 or more then,
Go.
and I got a 3.
Hey.
So,
Nice.
there we go. All 3 hit.
Fuck yeah.
This time, I'm gonna remember my new fucking feat that I got at level 10 and not forget about it. So,
Proceeds to instantly forget.
I was concentrating on reading it. I haven't done this before. The target needs to make a wisdom save. DC 15.
Easy.
If I hit with my natural weapons.
He fails that wisdom save.
Okay, then in addition to these claw attacks, there's also going to be 2d12 psychic damage.
Whoa.
Jesus.
Holy shit.
Right?
Yeah, don't
Very
forget to do
unhappy
that.
I forgot about it.
That's fucking
Okay,
wild.
so
2d12?
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Catch these fucking hands, Jesus.
So
If you put the comma in a different place, it's catch these fucking hands treasus, but
Sorry, I misspoke.
plus 24, 38 slashing damage.
Whoa.
And
We're not even done.
Oh, we're not done. This isn't even your final form. Fucking golden Frieza coming out.
Ooh.
Still useless.
Oh my god, I got a 12 and I got a 1.
Oh, the best,
So-
the best
Yeah.
and the worst.
13 psychic damage.
Jesus.
So what was that? 38 and 13.
52.
So,
Yeah.
What?
Jesus.
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 That rules.
Sorry, what was it? 51, right?
And what it looks like is, because this is infectious fury, the cold that comes out of my claw. Like when I'm slashing with my claws, there's frostbite growing over the torn plant matter where the claws are slashing, and it is seeping in and disappearing into the mass of the beast.
Hell yes. That rules.
Freezer burn.
Yeah.
That rules.
Nice.
Well, it could be worse where it's infectious. It could be fucking double gonorrhea.
It's my next warlock spell that I'm gonna take.
It's
one gonorrhea per revolver.
Really brings up love gun energy.
Fuck.
There's a spell in or there's a venereal disease in Dungeon Crawler Carl called enthusiastic double gonorrhea. when the AI describes it, he's like, "Trust me, you do not want enthusiastic double gonorrhea." It's a good series, good books.
That's funny.
Yeah, Arlette, you freezer burned the shit out of his arm.
Delightful.
Indeed, indubitably. Sir Wyatt, 'tis your turn.
Wyatt. How far away is Wyatt from the crew?
You were going towards them, right?
Yeah, and I was firing twos away.
And you moved 30 feet. I think that puts you like 50 feet away from them, I think.
Okay. Oh man, everything is fucking concentration. Shit. I was gonna cast Expeditious Retreat, but that is a concentration spell.
To be fair, you're actually no. Never mind. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna say anything.
Wyatt is gonna not summon back. Oh wait, no, it's fine. Wyatt can summon back Shy, but he's not gonna do it yet. Full movement puts me 20 feet away.
Yes.
And then a action move puts me in Spirit Guardian range of Trees' one. And then bonus action not pointing backwards, bonus action 30 feet where Wyatt just came from, basically. Shide sits up from the sand. Wipe sand off.
just straight up like a fucking Undertaker.
Just dusting himself off as he gets up. How the fuck did I get here? That's why it's full turn, but at least now there's double Spirit Guardians.
Definitely.
On one of them.
Wait,
and it would hurt when you walk up to him.
Yeah, you got up next to...
When they enter for the first time, so I guess this counts as entering for the first time, and when it's...
But you're 20 feet away from trees.
No, I used my action to close the gap.
Oh, okay, cool. What's your thing with the stuff for the damage?
17 wisdom.
That is a fail.
Ooh. For 17 necrotic damage.
Nice.
As the... Oh wait, Velum's around the other side. I was going to say the red globules are bouncing off of instruments. The red eyes. Not to be confused with red eye, but maybe it can be confused with red eye. I don't know.
Red eyes, sand globules. I think that's what Joey Wheeler says.
Yeah.
That's your turn?
That is it.
Okay, cool. It would be Twos' turn.
Chooses.
He does not get that thing back.
I'm enjoying the dancing, Josh.
Sorry, I'm just vibing to the beat.
It's a good one.
There's not really much he can do. Tuzis is going to. He's stuck. Right, I forgot. I told him said he was not going to be able to move. Tuzis seems to give up on trying to get his arm out and is now shoots his other hand down into the sand and seems to be like rooting in place.
Okay.
That brings us to Nova. Everything floating around is continuing to do the same thing, but now they're moving in lines along like the shape that they're forming, and not very quickly, but more particles from everywhere, more pieces of sand are starting to flow up, and more of an actual symbol or form of lines of some shape is starting to take shape. My God, what a great sentence!
The shapes are taking shape.
The shapes are taking shape with the lines in a shape. How's this going to shape up on the next turn? Velum. Velum, it's your turn. Save us with a coherent fucking sentence.
Got it. I'm on it, man. How can I tell how bad Treesus is looking? Is he
Treesus or Tuzis?
Treesus, the one I'm closest to.
Treesus is looking slightly better than half.
Okay. So what you're saying is I should do some maintenance and not. Okay. I'm going to continue concentrating on Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Healing Word on myself at 4th level.
Hell yeah.
Selfish.
I'm all the fucked up right now. So let me do some rolling.
And Spirit Guardians hurts on the other's
On
turn.
its turn, yeah.
Okay.
Grania. Meow.
Meow.
I got 28 hit points from that.
Nice.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Get enough for the rest of the class?
No. And that was my bonus action. And so for my action, Velum is going to nod to Anders and be like, "You got this, right?" And then put his bagpipes away and attack twice with the Defender Short Sword again.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
And I'm going to convert all 3 points to my AC again.
Nice.
And I got a nat 1 for one of them and a 16 for the second one. 16 skid, right?
Neither one hit.
Okay.
Your sword is now lodged into the side of Treesus, and it is wrenched from your grip.
No.
That's what
Okay.
happens when you roll that one, baby.
All right. Yeah, that's all my turn then.
Cool.
Mm.
Speaking of Treesus, it's his turn, so now he makes another wisdom saving throw.
2 technically. One for me, one for.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Those little red eyes
that's
in
a-
the place of all the ghosts that you've summoned.
Oh,
They-
yeah. Velum's ghost.
they just go in place of
burning
the
red
ghosts.
eyes.
Each one has one. That was a nat 1.
Whoa.
I know it doesn't really. It's not supposed to work that way, but I think it's more fun to give double. I'll give one full. We'll say for Wyatt's because his was cast first. I'll give full damage, and you can roll your dice for your Spirit Guardians.
Wow. 14 necrotic.
And what's the full?
Oh, 24. So 38.
Nice. We do math.
Tall dog.
Yeah, that's right. And yeah, Velum. Let's see.
Roll another nat 1.
That it was some fucking close, but that's the fucking 11. That's a fail too.
Whoa.
So 13 radiant from
Hell
Velum.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we got it coming and going.
Free damage.
Free real estate. It's free. That's a lot of damage. The memes are conjoining. Trees' turn. What can he do to kill you?
Nothing. Trees lays down.
Nothing.
And dies.
He doesn't get that thing back. He has a thing that he can do that I'm just not going to do because fuck summoning.
We are very, very, very different people.
If we had a map up, I'd have no problem with it. But no, just not fucking going on. The last time I tried to do summoning was during the race, and I instantly forgot that I did. So not happening. All right, he is going to take he's going to take 2 swings at Arlette. That's a 16.
Yeah, that hits.
No.
That hits?
Yeah, my AC's 15.
Move.
Oh shit. Okay.
My leather vest isn't very protective.
Well, I would imagine the 28 also hits.
Yeah.
We're still in our beachwear.
That's 26 times 2 divided by 2, so 26 damage.
Okay.
That's including halving for your your stuff.
Thank you.
That's all he can do. He's still going to stay in place, but his legs are moving around a bit there, Velum, so you're going to have to do a little bit of reaching to find that sword. And Arlette, it's your turn as the claws come away.
Okay. Hit him again. Here come 3 more attacks.
Roll them bones.
Roll 'em.
Whoa. This is like so brutal. I rolled 2 3s and a 1.
Oh shit.
Your claws are stuck. You lose your claws.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Can I see what it is to get advantage from danger sense?
Yeah, it's the ground coming up to meet you.
15?
15? Yeah, I'll give it to you. You manage to catch on, you fall a bit, and it stings a bit, finally getting your... You can't get your claws to make contact anywhere, and you finally just try and hold on to something, and you slide down, and you feel little bits of barbs and pieces of like dried bark scratching up your hands as you slide to the top. You don't take any damage, but it was really annoying.
I feel like I fell off the far side of Treesus, and Velum and Wyatt just hear me yell, "I'm okay!"
From the puff of sand.
Yeah. No, she doesn't fall off. She's still holding on to him, but with that, it is your turn, Arlette.
That was my turn.
That was, yeah.
I'm an idiot. With that, it's the Trees is going to use a legendary action.
No.
And
die.
Legendary action. Die.
Oh, he has to do 2 wisdom saving throws before he does anything.
Oh shit!
This is a legendary. This isn't his turn.
Oh yes,
it's not his turn.
Sorry.
You're right. Sorry.
Yeah, we already did that.
I was like, it's his turn. Let's fucking do it.
Teacher, do we have homework?
Yeah, damn it. He was going to roll.
Velum, you hear a loud buzzing coming from underneath your feet as
Jesus.
an intense amount of various bugs start to fly up from the sand and encircle you, and they start biting and stinging you. I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Damn con.
DC 18.
Okay. Not a bad con. I rolled a dirty 20.
Hey, let's go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now I have to get dice. Who would ever think that you'd need dice in a game like this? You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, never.
Truly. Who would have thunk it?
That is 6 and a 1 and a 6 and a 2 for 15. Minus halved, so 7. Jesus. Wow, that sucked. What kind of damage? Piercing damage.
Same.
And it's like similar to the Spirit Guardians. Like you have to make that save. It's in like a 20-foot radius centered on you. Sphere. So, move or shit or get off the pot, right?
Yeah. Is this a swarm? What is this thing?
This is an insect plague.
Oh, damn. I was hoping it was insect swarm and it was actually like a thing that takes damage.
No, this is a spell.
Okay.
And now it is Wyatt's turn.
Wyatt.
Wyatt can go too if he exists. He does. He's set up.
He sure does. He sure does still exist. Wyatt. Patrick, what kind of action would it be to toss a weapon to a comrade? Free object interaction.
I mean, not quite. As one of my old bosses would have said, you'd need to be a Philadelphia lawyer for that.
Well,
to convince me of it. I'll say that you can make. Fucking Christ, I don't know. Make an attack roll for like a physical attack roll to see if you can throw it to them.
Using it doesn't matter. -2 to strength. It's a 7.
It's a 7. What are you throwing?
Wyatt pulls. Wyatt tosses his revolver up in the air and from his hip pulls out the defender's dagger and throws it towards Velum. Velum, heads up!
What the fuck you doing, man?
Heads up!
It lands like roughly halfway between you. Hilt sticking up out of the sand.
Sorry, Velum. I thought that was going to be cool and you'd catch it and continue to fight.
I mean, thanks. I pull out the gun you gave me earlier. Like, I still have this, though.
Right. And Wyatt catches his other gun.
Perfectly catches the gun that falls down without even looking for it, but cannot throw a fucking dagger to save his life. I'll let you still take your action.
If it counts for anything,
that was fucking funny.
If it counts for anything, I have a +7 to a dagger attack. I don't know if that means anything.
Specific. So wait,
Yeah,
you roll? Didn't you roll a 7?
Well, no, I rolled a 9, and I just took away my strength.
Okay, well, if you have a +7 to dagger attacks,
I only just looked at it.
I'll say that's 14. I'll say it lands like a foot away from him.
Great. I truly did forget a dagger.
Actually, I'll say it's 5 feet, just so it's within the movement squares.
Hell yeah. That was probably my action, right? So
I'll give you an action. You can still take an action. Fuck it.
Can I take that was free? Was that free?
Yeah, you're a Philadelphia lawyer, apparently.
Yeah. Listen, I was gonna roll with it. Okay, Wyatt is not in melee range of Treesus. But Treesus is. But anyway, but Wyatt is.
Yeah, you're 20 feet from Treesus now.
15, just to keep him in my Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
or like 10, I suppose, to get him into the actual Spirit Guardian range, whatever that is, in there somewhere. So Wyatt will action Eldritch Blast, bonus action sorcery points, Eldritch Blast. And that is...
I take it back. You don't get to attack. No.
That's why I said it's only a 15 for the first, but the second is a 23.
23 hits.
Let's keep that to the side. And then number 3 and 4, woof, nat 1 and a 24.
Were those attacks?
Those are the other 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Okay. Give me a... So you made 4 attacks?
Yeah.
Give me 4 percentage rolls.
Oh.
And make the first one with, I guess, advantage. Roll it twice.
The first one is 23.
Okay.
The second one is 19. What the fuck?
Okay, getting closer.
83 for the third.
Wrong answer.
68.
Wait,
the,
no, incorrect.
For the last one.
So you did roll 5 times, right?
Oh no, I rolled 4 times.
Okay. Yeah, one of them was with advantage.
Oh yeah, I did. Sorry, I did do
Okay.
advantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what did you roll for both of them? For the advantage and the disadvantage, or for the advantage and the regular roll?
21 and 23.
Okay. Cool. How much damage was that total?
That would be 11 plus 10, 21 force damage, and that's 20 feet pushed away from Wyatt.
Cool.
Wyatt is in still the Santa jacket, and so it's only fair that Wyatt's in an elf jacket. He's got a little elf hat on.
Does he also have cutoffs on?
Yeah, of course.
This makes the scene of you getting the fucking glowing eyes on the go just a little less cool.
Yeah, everything is way less cool because I do look like a fucking idiot. That's all Wyatt can do, though.
Cool. That brings us to Treeses 2 Twoses. Twoses continues to move down into the ground and disappears from sight.
Ow.
And that's his turn.
And here.
Shit.
Nova continues casting her spell. There's a very faint line.
Do something!
Yeah. A big piece of like a very large chunk of sand. It seems to stay together and just slaps off the side of your face as it joins the rest of the sand floating around. In the,
Fucking spirit
in
bomb
the spell.
nonsense.
Krillin died for this.
A light green crackle of energy seems to be taking. It's showing up in sporadically throughout the symbol that is forming in the sand. I'm gonna say, Wyatt, give me a trauma check.
Trauma. Oh, 17.
17. Nothing happens.
Great.
Cool. That brings us to Velum. Velum, it's your turn. You have to give me insect plague save.
No.
Constitution.
I don't want to.
Oh no, sorry. It's if you end your turn there. I thought it was.
Okay.
So.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. Better leave. Okay, so I would like to pick up this dagger that was thrown at me.
Cool.
I'll do that first. Can I see where my sword is lodged into this guy's leg?
Yeah, you can see it.
What's it going to cost me to get it out? Do I need to take a full action to reef it out of his leg?
Free object interaction.
Yeah, free object.
I would say it's going to take a, we'll say either an athletics or an acrobatics check, and then a strength, a pure strength check to haul it out.
I'm never going to be able to get this out with a strength check.
It's not going to be as bad as you think.
I have a -1 to strength, Patrick.
It's going to be pretty bad.
Okay, so instead of doing that, what would you say Treesus is made out of? Bark? Wood?
Wood for sure.
Yeah. Would you call him a construct of sorts?
Call him a
I call him
construct.
Does the thing you're looking at affect anything other than constructs?
No. So what I would like to do is I would like to cast Shatter right where the sword is lodged into his leg and see if I can like pop it out.
Hell yeah.
I mean, you can just cast that on creatures, can't you?
Yeah, well, no, you can. It's just constructs do have disadvantage on the saving throw. That's all.
Oh, no. It's not a construct.
All right, fine. I'll just cast Shatter on his leg.
Okay, cool. What do I roll for that?
That's a not concentration. Constitution. Con.
Can.
That is a 19.
Okay, well, he saves, but he still takes half this damage.
Okay.
I rolled a 16, so 8.
8 damage?
Yeah,
Why is it halved?
because he saved.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, no, he takes 16. Just full 16.
Sorry, guys. I forgot how this game worked again. Cool. He is looking pretty rough.
Does my sword pop out of his leg?
No.
Come on.
No. In fact, it gets lodged deeper.
No, that's not how that
Nah, it seems relatively unaffected.
Okay, well then I will walk another 30 feet around away from these stupid bugs that are biting at me.
Okay, cool.
So I will go
You do
around
that.
him.
Around him, he is 20 feet away from you.
Oh, right. He got pushed away from me.
Yeah.
I will walk away from him towards Wyatt.
Okay, you're like right next to Wyatt.
Hey.
Okay, well, I'm going to walk 20 feet away from the bugs.
You're 5 feet away from Wyatt.
Yeah, I just want to get away from these fucking bugs that are biting
Okay,
me, okay?
yeah, you can do that. You can do that. You can totally do that. You don't need to keep arguing. Jesus.
Fuck's sake. I get my sword back. I'm mad about it, okay?
Yeah, it's further away from you now, actually.
Well, yeah, I couldn't get out of his leg, so now I got this fucking dagger, which is super cool, but I'm not attuned to it, so it doesn't mean nothing.
Listen, I tried to help you out, Velum.
I know, I appreciate it. I really do. I really do.
You can attune a fish, but you can't attune to the dagger.
No.
Yeah.
I think that's how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Cool. It's Trees' turn.
Less cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, not as
I
great.
think it's pretty neat.
I didn't think about him not being in Spirit Guardian range when I fired my Eldritch Blasts. That was a mistake.
Really gave up that free damage from us.
I just didn't think about it.
Arlette, you're essentially on his back. He knows you're there, but he is not focused on you right now. So he is going to kind of abruptly turn and face Wyatt and Velum. And I would like Velum and Wyatt to give me a DC 19 dexterity saving throw as he holds out both of his arms and all of his fingers extend as the little roots fly towards you at rapid speed.
8.
8. Almost there.
15.
15. Okay, cool. Both of you take 22 bludgeoning damage and are grappled. And I just seen a thing on the grappled that the escape DC is 19. So that's how that's supposed to work. And I missed that entirely before.
I think Arlette rolled like fucking 20 something anyway.
I would imagine. Yep. So I will say that I'll say that at the beginning of each of your turns, you can roll that dexterity saving throw again.
Wait, what
But
was
for
that?
now, You take 22 bludgeoning damage. You're grappled and restrained, and on the beginning of your turns, you can take because there's an escape DC. You can try that roll again, the dexterity saving throw to get out.
Okay.
Actually, no, it would be the same thing as the grappled thing. So it would be either athletics or acrobatics, but it's DC 19. Okay. That cool with everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Sweet. Arlette, it's your turn.
Let's fucking hit this thing again, except last time made me even angrier. So these are all reckless.
Hey.
Cool.
All right. Uh-oh. First one is a 26 to hit.
That hits.
Second one is a 23 to hit.
Let's
That
go.
also hits.
Third one is 18.
That hits.
Amazing. Okay, all three hit. That's ooh. 6, a 5, and a 3 is 14 plus 24 is 38 again.
Oh.
And I'm going to use another one of the charges for Infectious Fury. So 38 plus 11. So 49 damage, 11 of which is psychic.
Holy shit.
How much was the total again? Sorry.
49.
49.
And that was reckless, so attacks against me are at advantage.
Cool. You did a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage.
Yes, a lot of damage.
Wyatt, it's your turn.
Wyatt.
Athletics or acrobatics?
No. Shadow swap. Neither.
No, thank you.
Velum looks over. There's just Shide in an elf suit looking at him.
Waves through the fucking the roots.
You couldn't take me with you?
What? Wyatt yells at him 30 feet away. And Wyatt will walk 15 yeah, because it costs half my movement when I teleport. So I'm going to walk 15 feet to get a little bit closer. And Wyatt...
Walking 15 feet towards Treeses?
Back towards Treeses, yeah.
Okay.
Because I was 30 feet back from Wyatt because of Wyatt. So I move 15 feet closer. Wyatt clips out through being grappled because he has no corporeal form. 15 feet, putting him at 30 in front of Wyatt. And Wyatt's gonna do the old... I think it's a bonus action to teleport, right? As a bonus action, you can teleport. So just 2 Eldritch Blasts at Treeses.
Cool.
19 and 21.
Both hit.
Hey. That is 22 force damage and is pushed 20 feet further. Oh, I didn't make a concentration check. Holy shit, I just got it. We took, what, 22 damage last time?
Yeah.
Wow, I just did it. 11. 12,
Could you
actually.
give me 2 percentile rolls?
Percentile. 35 and 95.
Oof. Nope.
What do you mean, nope?
Nope. Nothing happens.
What do you mean, nothing happens?
That's what I mean. I said what I meant. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Cool. It is Tuz's turn. I'm trying to remember how far. Velum was 5 feet away from Wyatt, and then Wyatt is now how far away from where he was? 15 feet?
Wyatt's now 20 feet from Velum back.
Okay, cool. I would like, Jesus Christ, the both of you to give me a DC 17 dexterity saving throw.
21. Nope. 23.
Cool.
Hold on. I got 12, but I gotta stop failing things. I'm favored by the gods, of course. So I'm gonna roll 2d4, and I'm gonna hope that I get 5 total to make this DC. Ooh, that's a 4. I do it. That's a 4 on the first one.
Nice.
I just make it.
Can you read me the text for favored by the gods?
If you fail a saving throw or miss with an attack, you can roll 2d4 and add it to the total.
Does it say why?
Because I'm favored by the gods, Patrick. It's the great old one, watching out for me.
Which god has more power here?
The one with guns.
Yeah.
God, Jesus is here.
Is that a thing from your warlock?
No, that's from my sorcerer.
Are you fucking serious?
Amazing.
I'm a divine soul sorcerer. I like to believe that that's why it's internal confidence in himself.
Okay. Okay, cool. And is that your... Oh, shit, I didn't fucking tell you what happened.
Nope.
Nothing. We saved.
Tuzis erupts from the ground beneath the two of you in just a giant ball of whirling, blackened, rotten vines whipping around. And you both saved?
Yep. I'll take my wisdom saving throw from him, though, if he erupted underneath me.
Oh, me too.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and I've got radiant going on.
I think that halves movement as well.
Yeah.
Wait, is he in both of our ranges or just...
Oh, shit. Yeah, he's in both of your ranges, but this one is immune to necrotic.
Oh, yeah, so it doesn't matter.
However, that's canceled out because he's vulnerable to radiant, and he failed his save.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, let's go. I'm helping.
17 total, so 34.
Whoa.
I raise my hands in a crescendo.
Yeah, you hurt him pretty fucking good.
Yeah. Fuck you, Treesus.
Someone just starts playing
Jesus.
a sax solo.
Yeah. You know, it's the was it America's Got Talent where the guy just comes out?
Yeah.
Justin, how do you quote Gun Jesus so that we save that
Yeah.
in chat?
If you want, you can on Twitch when there's a little reply button, you can click reply and then type exclamation quote, and it'll quote that.
That's 43 slashing damage halved.
Oh my god.
I'm-
I'm 43 halved.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm also down.
I'm not down. Sorry, I'm not
I'm down.
Oh no.
Because
That's
43 halved is 21. I had 19 left.
Ooh. I wasn't done.
What?
Oh.
and 15 necrotic damage.
Wyatt's down.
No.
Which means Shied. Wait, does that mean Shied's down?
It must, right?
Oh, yeah, when I'm incapacitated.
That sucks.
Yeah, that's not great.
So now it's Nova's turn.
Hey, Nova, do something.
She continues charging up her fucking mana bomb, and
Just gurgling blood over here.
following the end of her turn, because Wyatt, you are favored by the gods, and this entire time that you've been attacking, a certain someone has been trying to break in here. Now that you've died,
R.I.P.
your favor shines through. All those little eyes come together right above your body, and a great red flash, similar to the green flashes you've seen before, just absolutely blinds everyone for a moment. And then the rushing sound of air coming back towards you culminates in a absolutely massive crack as a gigantic red eye appears over the top of Wyatt's corpse. Wyatt, you are back to full health and are able to stand up.
What?
Must be nice selling your soul. Jesus.
As you stand up, the eye that's above you appears directly in front of your vision. You can feel it above you. You can feel it around you. Again, you find yourself in that floating black space. As soon as you stand up and see the sand around you, it disappears. You can feel that eye floating around you. You can see it in front of you. You can feel it above you, behind you. It's everywhere. And it takes up your entire vision. And it just stares at you. Normally, by this point in time, it would be speaking to you, telling you to do something, but it stares and continues to stare at you. And you can feel this burning sensation behind your eyes. And then it seems to just totally shift behind one of your eyes. And a scorching red pain erupts out of your eye socket as you fall to your knees in pain, clutching your face. You can feel the hot blood running down around your hands. And then instantly, all the pain disappears. And you take your hands away and you look out, and everything has a shade of red for a moment, but only half. And then it fades back to normal. Arlette, you see from your perch upon Treesus' back, Wyatt stand up after Treesus erupting out of the ground and knocking Wyatt to his knocking him prone. But you see him stand up totally fine, only to fall back down to his knees and stand up again. And you can see this bright red glowing light coming from one of his eyes, similar to Old One Eye or Red that you met before, or as you met before you entered Stucktown. It's eerily similar.
God, I hope Wyatt's not turning into Red Eye. He's gonna get so mad he's gonna have to shoot himself.
True. We all know what happens when Wyatt sees himself. He's gonna shoot.
Just ran into his own eye.
When that crack comes back, the spell that Nova was casting seems to shatter, and all of the sand and the green energy that was starting to collect, the green energy disappears, the sand falls back down. You can see Nova stumble backwards as she starts to reduce in size back down to her normal height. And she seems to be holding her head, reeling in pain herself. Velum, give me a death saving throw.
Yeah, got it.
Mm-hmm.
10.
Yay.
Cutting her close.
Let's go.
You're not dead yet.
Not dead yet.
It is Treesus' turn. Treesus looks around, seems to be confused about what just happened, and looks over to Wyatt and sees the
Wyatt shrugs.
sees the red glow coming from his face, and is going to he's going to do the same attack against you that he just did. So I will need I'll need 2 DC 19 dexterity saving throws from Wyatt.
It's not gonna go well.
No, you got this.
Nat 20 and a 3.
The nat 20 is perfect. You
Did you need a nat 20 to succeed?
No, oh, sorry, deck save. No, sorry, that was a nat 20 and a 6.
oh, slightly better. You see the first one coming perfectly, and like perfectly step out of the way.
I dodge it like the Matrix.
The second one, you feel like it should have hit you, but like there's a blink in reality, and suddenly you're standing back further from it again, and that red glow seems to be coming from half of your vision again. You take no damage as these completely miss you.
Oh. I know Kung Fu, I think.
Jesus looks at you, show me.
Well, I'll show you, all right.
Arlette, it is your turn.
Wrong franchise. You know Gun Fu.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, great point.
I mean, Barbarian's gonna do what Barbarian's gonna do. Gonna attack 3 times. I'm just gonna go reckless again anyway.
Okay.
So, first attack, 19.
Hey.
That hits.
Second attack, 27.
Hey.
That hits.
Third attack, 21.
Oh.
That also hits.
Okay. No crits. So we go. 29 slashing.
Okay.
And then gonna do another one of the more frost comes off my claws as I slash away. And there's gonna be another. Who made these dice? There's gonna be another 14 psychic damage on top of the 29.
Hey.
As you strike it, was that all the damage?
Yes.
Or is that okay? I was like, is that your first fucking attack?
No, dear Jesus.
Dear Treesus.
Dear Treesus.
After your second attack strikes in, you see Tuzis, who is just falling back down from the sky down towards Velum and Wyatt. It just shrivels up and disappears, and you can see the body of trees that you're on. It starts to shake, and it's reeling in pain. But the second Tuzis has disappeared. It seems they have a shared health point total.
Wow. Well, I feel less bad now about just being stuck on this guy.
And is that your turn?
That's all I am. Yeah, I am clinging onto Treesus.
Cool.
And again, that was all reckless, so any attacks against me are at advantage.
Cool. At the end of your turn, Treesus kind of shakes himself up and, to his full height, and he's going to take a legendary action. He runs towards Wyatt and points at you with one of his fingers, and he is going to call lightning.
Oh.
Could you give me a DC 19 dexterity saving throw?
Sure could. 21, baby.
Nice. Again, you go to step out of the way of the brunt of the lightning that's coming towards you, and the same thing happens. The red flash of vision in half of your vision, and you again, you have this little blink in reality as you move even further away from the lightning that's coming towards you, and again, take no damage.
Wow.
You can see Treesus looks absolutely enraged with what's happening and is running towards you with full force. It is your turn, and you notice that all of your spell slots are back at full.
Wow. Incredible. Well, Wyatt is going to wait, I didn't get no, just my spell slots, right? Okay. Wyatt's going to fire 4 Eldritch Blasts. We're gonna use our sorcery points, 2 more to quicken that action. The first 2 is
You don't have to roll. What's your max damage for each of them?
Wow. 15
For each?
for each one.
So that's a max of 60.
Sure. Yeah.
You hold up your pistols, and they feel to be absolutely brimming with energy, unlike you've ever felt before. They're
so full of bullets.
It's literally, it feels physical, as if there's some kind of like hot air moving out around them and down your hands as you're holding them out. It feels heavy, but it feels good. It was a full weight in your hand. They feel more natural than they ever have before. You can see the runes on the side of them glowing like you've never seen before. Just absolute power in the palms of each of your hands. And I would like for you to describe to me how it feels to kill Treesus.
Get wrecked, Treesus. Wyatt takes a knee as he lines up his shot, and then the 2 mage hands are above him with 2 more revolvers. And it's a very Gundam Wing missile launch where the 4 bullets are flying and intertwining, or the 4 Eldritch Blasts are flying through the air and intertwining as they all hit him, hit Treesus in the square of the chest, all at the same time, and just send him flying back, technically 40 feet, but as they just explode on impact.
Sick.
Oh, Gundam is so good.
This is Wyatt's final form. As Treesus dies, Arlette, you ride his body down to the ground as he seems to fold in on himself. His everything, all the roots and everything, go back into this small ball of some kind of plant matter, just seemingly trying to compress on itself. Nova runs over and reaches for the ball, and you see her hand go through it. And as her hand goes through, there is another large crack of, this time, green energy that flashes out. And she hauls her hand back, and with her you see Red, Old One Eye, come out from this portal that seems to have appeared. And with that, we're going to end the session.
Oh, White shoots him.
Yeah,
That's why I had to end it there. I know what's going to happen.
Start of next session, Wyatt shoots him. Now Wyatt's got to do something about Velum.
I don't feel so great.
No. I do have something. I have something to
I don't
help
feel
out.
so good, Mr. Hargraves.
Nothing a good bullet couldn't fix. How do you think Wyatt cast Spare the Dying?
I love you, kitchen gun. Bang, 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 bang.
Holy shit. Fucking
Very
trees.
cool.
Very, very cool. Wait, was that the last? Wait, was trees the last whale? Whale?
We don't know what the fuck is going on because Mackenzie's
Well.
so shitty.
Yeah,
And just wouldn't tell us anything.
It's
Super
true.
secretive.
it's
Tell
true.
me what's
Continuing-
going on.
Continuing off of the whale,
Well,
just blame it on my
Well.
D&D, baby. Oof, that's rough. That's a bad one.
It's a dad one.
Yeah, fair enough. You guys get an absolutely astonishing amount of experience for these ones.
oh, that means Velum is alive.
Yeah.
Most likely.
Potentially.
You guys, I truly pulled nose punches and paid attention to immunities and vulnerabilities this time. This was a challenge 20 and a challenge 16 creature.
Whoa. We're level
Yeah.
10. What are you doing?
Once again, out of the Book of Beautiful Horrors, this was an ancient Leshen and a black root, which is
Whoa.
another form of the Leshen. It's funny because before we started fighting these guys, I was like, oh, I love these.
That's cool. That's very cool.
For the ancient Leshen, which was the OG form of Treesis, you guys get 25,000 experience
Oh my
points.
god.
Whoa.
Wow.
That definitely
And-
levels us up.
The black
Yeah.
root gives you an additional 15,000 experience points.
Whoa.
So
Shit.
40 total?
I leveled up.
40,000 experience.
Oh, no, I didn't level up twice.
What's level 11?
Oh, yeah.
That's a good
I leveled up to 11.
Yeah, what's the
What?
line? What's the number for XP?
Oh, I don't know what the start is. I'm at
right.
114.
I forgot that you guys have a
No, yeah, you should be
85,000.
12
Oh, wait, I
then.
am level 12.
114? Yeah, I'm also level 12 now.
Whoa,
I might- yeah.
Yeah,
double
it's
level.
100,000 for level 12.
Double level.
Oh yeah. Wow.
so
we
so I can
just
take a
skipped
long
level
rest
11.
now, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
you get your health and you're back. You're back to
Holy
full.
We all
shit.
power up anime style explosions.
Which is good because spoilers, there's a fucking bigger fight coming.
What? Well, listen, I just got 2 levels. I'm contemplating. I've been going down the sorcerer path, but I don't think it's going to add anything that I want at this point. So I think I'm going to go back and start going down the warlock path so I can increase the amount of eldritch blasts I get per eldritch blast, I think.
Please.
More blasts per blasting.
Yeah. I think I can do... Oh, wait, no. Hold on now. It's a cantrip, so it levels up with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the damage, does you get extra ones? Or
My
just
default...
It's probably specifically your warlock level though, wouldn't it be?
No, I'm just looking down.
Oh.
It says count 3. So every eldritch blast I fire is 3 eldritch blasts. So that's 9
shit.
eldritch blasts with an action surge.
That's so much blasting.
With your revolvers, you have to like pop it out, put a new one in, and then shoot 3 more.
Rooney just said, was Treesus the last whale? Incredible out of context quote.
Next fight, CR27, honestly. Hell yeah. Fucking what a session. That was a fun fight. That was very fun.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll make a map for the next one, because we're going to be in this area, right, Patrick?
Yep.
Oh,
definitely.
do you want to make Red Eye? Hero Forge, maybe?
Yeah.
Not
Do
now.
we still have immediately right now? Bring it up on screen. Let's go.
Let's go.
Jamie, pull that up.
We do still have our account thing, or subscription.
Sick.
Hell yeah. Super fun session. We'll be back with this in 2 weeks. Big old
2 weeks, 2 levels.
Yeah, 2 weeks, 2 levels.
You pay for the whole seat, but you only need the edge.
Where it'll be the last session before a little break and a big fight also, which is very exciting. It's a good way to go out.
Unless we end in the middle of it.
Unless we end in the middle of it. True.
I thought this was the last one before the little break.
Nope, one more.
Oh.
Uno more.
Patrick's
Get on
shit,
it,
I gotta do some more notes.
Tomorrow we're back with Pirate Borg. The crew have recruited Jim Leg Pete, and they're venturing towards the treasure map island. Actually, they're on the treasure map island. What chaos will ensue? Who fucking knows? Truly, it's been a wild one.
The biggest question of all is, are they fond of your lobster?
Most of them, a few of them almost died from crab attacks. No one's available. No one's online to raid. So that's it. That's our stream. We'll see you in 2 weeks for the next Silvistead, or tomorrow night for Pirate Board. Okay, bye. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
I love you.
Love you. Bye.